Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. I'm Sally from Sally Stampers, and as you know, on a Tuesday now I have started bringing you cards, just a slightly different variation from what I normally do, and just to show you the versatility of the Stampin' Up products as well, because some people think they're just cards, some people think, oh, can you just make boxes and bags, etc. But no, you can make anything that you like. It's just all in your imagination. So today I'm bringing you this card, slightly different. I made one very similar to this for my stepdad for his birthday back in March, and he really liked it. He loves motorbikes, and so I thought I'd just recreate a slightly different version, an easier version really, because I had quite a lot going on the previous card. So I'm going to show you how I made this one. And as you can see, it opens out, and it folds flat, so obviously it's easy for postage, and easy to make as well. You can always add a panel here of the smoky slate if you wanted to put anything else, a greeting or anything here. Likewise, you could always add a panel to the back for your writing, for your greeting, or whatever you wanted to put on there. But again, as with all my projects, I'm just showing you how I made it. So my card starts off with a piece of basic black that I've written down here, wait a minute, that is 5 by 10. I'm going to just use my my trimmer, simply because that's all I used when I made this. I didn't get my scoring board out. So you simply score at 5 inches, so that makes your card half. That's what you fold your card into. And then you need to score it again. If you twist it round, although it doesn't really matter, you need to score again at 2.5. But when you've scored your 5 inch, flip your card over and score at 2.5. That way, let me just move this, when you fold your card up, you will fold that way and then back on itself, so it folds the right way. Okay, so beans as we've done that, and I don't normally do it this way, but let's fold our creases while we've got the card here. So we're folding that one that way, and just ensure it's gone straight, because for some reason this hasn't. We're going to fold that crease, and then we need our 2 Tangerine Tango panels. I think black and orange go great together. It's not something that I'd usually think of, but I think that it works really well in this. So we have 2 panels here. So this first one is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 of an inch, and this one is 2 1/4 by 4 3/4. And both of these, as you could see, have been embossed with the brickwork. So I'm going to run that one through for mine as well. So here's my embossing folder. And I've actually got my spritzer, and it's just got water in, although it's got a hint of pink. I think it's from when I used it previously. But what I'm going to simply do is give my card, and I do it from quite a distance, just one quick spray. Okay, I'm not trying to soak the card, I'm not wanting to do anything like that. I'm just giving it a little spray because it stops the card cracking when you run it through an embossing folder. So obviously I can't do both pieces first, so I'm going to do the largest first. Make sure it's fairly straight in your folder, pop it in, and you've just got your basic base plate here, your Big Shot platform. You haven't got your magnetic one because it's too big. You need your very basic one, and then just your 2 sandwiches, and run that through. And as you can see, there's the first one, and likewise with the smaller, make sure it's straight, unless you want a wonky brick wall. Sandwich back in, run it through again. It's especially important to wet your cardstock if you're using our new and I can't remember what they're called now, the 3D ones, because they are a lot thicker and it will require a bit of moisture in the card to stop it cracking. So when I stick these on, I'm actually using multi-purpose. I do use my snail and my fuse, and the problem is, and I will show you, when you try and use these, and I don't really understand why, but when you try and use these, it will pull and rip your card. So let me show you, look. I don't know if you can see it. I did actually make more of a mess on the previous one, but you see those bubbles there? That is where it's pulling at my card. It's not going to do it this time, is it? Just because I wanted it to. Okay, so we'll put the Tombow to one side and we'll stick this one in place. So that's that one done. And then we'll do it, the next one. Yeah, it's pulling it again on this one. It will sometimes, again, I don't know if you can see there, look where it's pulling at the card. I think obviously it must be because it doesn't have that platform, the flat surface to roll along, so it picks and pulls at what it can. So there's our brick walls in place. So now we just need to add these 3 bits here. So the first bit we're going to do is One Wild Ride stamp, obviously, and we're going for our badge. And obviously we will need, so I'm using Smoky Slate and my badge punch, or I think it's Best Badge Punch, and my basic black. So I'm going to use my D block and my badge. Give it a real good inking on here, and obviously don't worry if it comes out looking a bit odd, because it is meant to have a slightly distressed look to it. Just give that a wipe and put it away. I have a bit, as you will have noticed by now, I have a habit of putting things away, because you put them down and then they're gone, or they're disappeared, or you lose them. So I just put them away. So much easier. And it's quicker when you come to clearing up as well. Okay, so that's that bit punched out. And I'm just going to add some dimensionals onto the back of this one. And these are just going on the top corner. So you can either put it straight or at an angle. I'm going to put this one at an angle. And then obviously we need our bike. So I have Smoky Slate and Basic Black here. So the Basic Black is obviously going to be my layer, and that measures 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. And my Smoky Slate measures 3 1/2 by 2 inches. Grab my motorbike, and I'm actually using my E-block for this one, just because it's nice and big. Ink the bike up, ensure that we're getting it straight and central, and pop him on. There we go. Give him a wipe, put him away. You know the drill now. Okay, and then I'm just going to grab some snail down the back of this one, and then layer it onto my panel. There we go. And then just make sure you've got it the right way round, and I just add 3 runs close together of my snail, close the card up like that, and then just pop that in place. There we go. And so we just need our little sentiment now. And again, I've got some Smoky Slate and my Basic Black. So you don't need very much in terms of ink and paper in this one, because there's just Basic Black and 3 card colours. Block H, we don't use a great deal of, but it's a fabulous block, nice and long, and this is for the tyre track. Now I've got some scrap paper here, because obviously I need to do my tyre tracks that I did on this one. And what I did is I stamped onto my ink, off once and onto my card, and then for the others I actually stamped off twice just to give it a slightly fainter appearance. So we'll give that a clean, put it away, and then all I need left is my sentiment, which I'm just going to use on this H block while it's here. Give that some good ink and then place it on. Job done. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Just move these out of the way. Bring my trimmer in and just trim, whoops, just trim off the excess here from my sentiment. And I did leave a little bit of the tire tracks on the bottom, just because I thought it actually looked quite good. Take a little bit off the top there, so we don't need that much. Didn't do that one fully, look to the top. There we go. Move this out of the way, get rid of that lot, and bring these back in. Now you can either stick this with dimensionals or straight on. I'm going to put this one on with dimensionals this time, just because I want it to look a little different. That was wonky, so we'll put this one with dimensionals. Take them off, pop that on, and then last but not least, I'm adding some Tangerine Tango enamel shapes, and these are from the Brights collection. So I'm just popping 2 of the larger ones on, just there. You could add more if you wanted to, but I think that looks plenty. And that's it. A cute card, perfect for males. A little bit bright, so they don't have to have the dull and boring blacks and browns and greys. A little bit of orange in there, and I think they'll be a great card for any brother, uncle, or any male relative or friend if you wanted to send a birthday card to. Obviously with the stamp set you also have the option of congratulations, or you could just have it as a thank you card, or even just a plain one. You don't need to have a specific sentiment on. But as you can see, there they are. Everything that I've used will be listed on my blog, and the link for that is below in the description. And if you want to purchase any of the products that I've used, if you can again go into the description, there is a link for the Stampin' Up shop, which means that you can purchase the items through me, which I would be very appreciative of. If you do want a new catalogue, then again please let me know, and don't forget that if you shop with me you do get a little treat from me as well each month. As you will be aware, I send a little gift to people that shop with me. Anyway, hope you guys all have a great day, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!